For example, in China, I had a really good time as well for 1 year. And, before traveling to China, I didn't think they were so hospitable. And the thing is, like, I was studying in the US, and my really good friends, actually, I have really good friends in Mongolia. And Mongolians usually, especially if they're from Outer Mongolia, they don't really like Chinese influence in Mongolia, and they're quite negative sometimes. So I wasn't like, I had Chinese friends, but I wasn't very close, like I didn't really establish good connections before I went to China.
I think they are so different, the culture, and it's so hard. I mean, for Italian, for me, I had many Chinese colleagues. They became friends. We were playing basketball together after school. We were going out for dinner. But there is this barrier that the language is so different, and few people speak English, and my Chinese was not good enough, of course, to become a deep friends. And then the culture itself is really different. Like what we joke in Italy, the jokes we make, the thing we look, the thing we laugh about are totally different in China. So it's really hard, I think, to get really close to a Chinese person, like to have a deep friendship. It's not easy. Then you find a lot of people you can feel good with and hang out very easily. But of course, to build a deep, I think it's harder with anyone. It's harder to have a deeper friendship with a Dutch instead of an Italian, of course, if I'm Italian. But yeah, with a Chinese, it's even harder because, of course, the difference is huge. Then you find some Chinese that they travel or they know a bit more Western country, and then you can have more things in common, I guess. So that's what happened for me, for example.
I have a really good friend from Japan, and actually several of them. And especially with my first friend, like really, really like deep connection. And it took us maybe only like a year, and we became really good friends. It's very unusual, but also this person, he travels a lot, and he's in his 70s. Keeps seen a lot, and maybe also those are one of the reasons why we became very good friends. But in general, I know that, and some other travelers told me as well, that sometimes it can take years, like 5, 6, up to 10 years actually, to become really good friends. How did you feel this about Chinese people?
I don't know, some colleagues, we were going out every day, but I knew that when I would have left, I would have not talked with them anymore because it was just, life. And it became a bit deeper, but it's hard to enter in someone's culture if it's so different, and really also the language you share is not that good, not that accurate. You can't really communicate perfect. So, I mean, I've lived in Australia and I have some friends for life. And I lived in China. I have many friends, but it's hard to say like friends for life. I would invite them to my wedding, because a lot of good experience, but the way we communicate was not good enough to go really deep into the friendship. So
for full episodes, go to solopacker.com.